Welcome to another episode. I'm laughing because I just thought about somebody falling off the curb.
No.
It was an unfortunate event. We'll have to share at some other time. But anyway, if you don't know, my name is Sean Calhoun, and this is my lovely wife, Christina.
Hello.
Calhoun. And we're with Pretty Home Realty. That's a real estate firm that is located in Birmingham, Michigan. But today, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about, is this a real estate crisis? Are we currently in a real estate crisis? And we're on reason number 6. So let's get right into it. Christina, are we in a real estate crisis? What do you think and why? Reason number 6.
So it has to do with this whole COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay.
Because of this, everything was intentionally put on pause. So if we look at the economy right now and the situation with everybody being stuck at home, businesses being closed, we know that that's because the government manually hit the pause button.
Mm-hmm.
And just like they hit pause, they're going to manually hit play. So it's not because homes were over leveraged or because there were bad mortgages that people weren't qualified for.
Right.
It wasn't anything like that. So it's important to understand that the housing market didn't lead us to this current state that we're in. Right. But the real estate market actually may be the reason we get through it okay.
Mm-hmm.
So why can we say that? We'll come back.
We'll come back to that. As a matter of fact, we do also want to recap, though, why we believe that we're not in a real estate crisis. Okay? So before we answer that, let's do that real quick. Okay. What was reason number 1 that we were not in a real estate crisis?
That was due to overinflated appreciation levels.
Mm-hmm.
If we look back at the years 2000 to 2005, they had levels from 6.5% all the way up to 12%.
And that was over appreciated levels of housing. Mm-hmm. So they were saying that the homes they continually, year over year, the values were just going up. And what were they going up by? What type of percentages?
From 6.5%. One year, some years were 8%, another year was 12%. So those were definitely high appreciation levels.
Yeah.
Comparing that to now, in the last 6 years, we've gone from 4.4 to 6.4.
As a max.
Mm-hmm.
And that's year over year. So we've had appreciation, but we haven't had a bubble type appreciation.
Right.
So that was the first reason.
So then reason number 2 has to do with the difficulty to obtain a loan now. And this is good news because before, when it was predatory lending, no doc loans, it led to a lot of short sales and foreclosures.
Right. Anybody could get a loan.
Mm-hmm.
You just have an ID and a job and you were getting a loan pretty much.
Yeah. So they've really tightened up the lending for the past decade.
And by the way, we have a few more details, actually quite a bit more details. We don't have time to disclose all of that right now. If you go back and check out the other videos, we can actually explain a few things in detail that might help you out, especially if you're thinking about making some real estate decisions. But anyway, go ahead.
Yep. So back to number 3, that had to do with the number of homes that are on the market. Previously, there was an oversupply of homes. And now there's an undersupply of homes.
Right.
We actually have less than 6 months of inventory. And
why is that good?
That's good because now there's a higher demand. There's fewer houses available.
Mm-hmm. All right. And before we go on with the next 3, we had to just take a quick moment and let you know something. If you know anyone that is thinking about selling their home or becoming a home owner, please have them reach out to us today. Why? Because it is inevitable that markets shift. So if they want to take advantage of the current market, we can assist them with that. Or if they need to make preparations for a possible shift in market, again, can reach out to us by message or giving us a call. But anyway, let's finish up. It's our last 6.
All right.
Or last 3, I should say. I'm sorry.
So number 4 has to do with the total amount of home equity that was being used. If we look at the years 2005, 2006, and 2007, they were pulling out $824 billion.
We're talking about home equity.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything. The home's becoming valueless, no worth. As a matter of fact, They got into negative equity.
Mm-hmm. So then if we compare that to 2017 to 2019, only $232 billion of home equity was used.
What? Now, how much was before?
$824 billion versus $232 billion.
That's a lot less.
Mm-hmm. A lot less. And that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Number 5 was the home equity overall in America. Previously, the housing market was over leveraged. So this meant too many people had pulled out loans, and it left the homes with little or no equity. And this led to people walking away from their homes.
Right.
So even now with this COVID-19 pandemic, as of today in 2020, over half the homes in America have at least 50% equity.
50%. That is a lot. And also, what is it about free and clear homes? Are there a lot of those?
Yeah, 37% of homes are actually owned free and clear, meaning they don't have a mortgage on it.
No mortgage. So a lot of people are not walking away from that. And that is good news. So we can see, in the last reason, right?
Yep, the one we went over today.
Pause.
Yep, everything's been put on pause, and they're going to manually hit the play button, which we're already seeing things ease up.
That's true.
Now.
That's true.
Things have picked up. Yeah. We're able to go show homes, and following the guidelines that the governor set out, we can see things are picking up already.
So hopefully this is comforting. That's a lot of good news that we have for the real estate market. However, those are the things that we definitely know. Like, these are the facts. But there are some caveats. There's some things that we don't know. What are they, and how are they going to affect you and I and the real estate market? Well, find out. Tune in tomorrow. 1 o'clock Eastern, and we will answer those questions. All right. Hey, we enjoy having you all today, and we will see you on the next episode.
Bye.